I'm talking to Peter Barnard, who's the MD of Outline Sales in the UK.
Thank you very much. Nearest damn me, Dave.
Peter, tell us about this year and how it's been for Outline.
Well, you know, I always thought I basically had a situation. I had rabies for nearly 12 years because nobody would actually speak to me.
Oh.
But we've obviously done some.
We've
always had some very, very good things going on. Obviously, my main client being Britannia Row, that obviously keeps buying and doing very, very good quality work. Outline as a company internationally has done really, really well worldwide. Obviously, in this last 2 to 3 years, which has been absolutely brilliant. But this year, as far as the UK is concerned, we've obviously become of age, and I don't have rabies like I first thought, because we've now actually pulled 4 dealers actually into the row. So it's been really good. Through a lot of investment over the 12 or 13 years I've been involved, it shows you if you have the tenacity, it actually comes to the good in the end. Of course, we've got some really good products out there as well, and some very innovative products.
Now, particularly the GTO has certainly put you on the map this
Yeah.
year. I've heard it myself firsthand at the WOMAD Festival.
Right.
And it's an impressive sounding and impressive looking
Thank you.
piece of kit.
Yeah.
This is something that was launched around Frankfurt time, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, the official launch was Frankfurt in March, but we'd had a lucky situation actually. I suppose fairly instrumental from the UK end perspective to start off with, because we'd actually sold 2 huge systems into the US in November. This actually occurred because GTO went on beta with Britannia Row on the Peter Gabriel tour in November. And from that, these 2 sales ensued basically into the US, one with Special Event Services in North Carolina, who took on a huge amount, and then we had Brett Dowland from Dowland Sound in Denver that bought a similar amount of plant as well. This obviously did send a shockwave around the planet. These 2 guys have just suddenly started to buy Outline GTO. Why haven't they gone up the usual French route or the usual American or German route?
Yeah.
So it's actually done us a lot of good in that particular respect. And now, as I say, people are starting to speak to us here.
I remember one of the key strategies of this, and we wrote about this in the magazine, was it was a sound that was designed to appeal to the American PA sector.
Yeah. I mean, the most important thing, we are professing that this system will be able to do stadia without delay, because we all know the problems with delay. It causes snaring and so on and so forth. So if you can get away with just using 2 arrays, you've got less mud in the middle basically, and less mud at the outer perimeters. Because it's such a high energy unit with a lot of horsepower behind it, this is what it's actually achieving, and is being proven. This is not sales splurge. This is actually happening. It is actually working. We're in Plaza. It's the last day at Plaza now, but during the fit up for Plaza, I've actually had a festival running as well over in Ipswich, which is Jimmy's Farm. Jimmy's Farm is Jimmy Doherty, the pig farmer, who's become famous because he's a mate of Jamie Oliver's and all that type of stuff. And he's been put on this festival. So I mean, we've had some really good artists. Eliza Doolittle, The Feeling were on. We've also had the Cooks on the Sunday night. And all 3 engineers respectively actually said, fantastic system. And we kept perfectly into the Vanguard, who were policing it. They were over the moon because we actually keep to exactly what we were told to do.
Very good.
And just to prove a point, this old man here of 56 actually put the system up with 1 other guy.
Wow.
We had no other crew at all because it just wasn't available. So I hung 24 boxes on my own. So it proves I can still do it.
I'd like to see you to pick it up with 1 hand now. You can do this.
Can't get that, David. Indescribable.
Do you think? Well, let me put it this way: when the Butterfly was launched, it was a significant enhancement for Outline, a very distinctive, very fine-looking line array.
Sure.
But it seems to me that the GTO is going to be a quantum leap from where you've been.
Possibly so.
So far.
Possibly so. I mean, I think that the most important thing to actually recall is that at this moment in time, the majority of the major manufacturers are now concentrating where we were 5 years ago with Butterfly. They have suddenly realised that there's actually a hell of a market for the one that's in the middle. the large, the small, so we're going to build one in the middle.
The Goldilocks one.
Exactly. We were already there with Butterfly, so that's what we sort of, it helped outlines persona, shall we say, by doing that. When you achieve good results with a product like that, you then get the major companies that have bought in or want to be part of the situation saying, well, we need a big one. So we developed a big one. But what we did, we took the good parts of Butterfly and incorporated it into GTO. So I mean, the GTO Highight is a 10 loudspeaker component system. It's twin 15, 4.8, 4 compression drivers. And the waveguides are basically double waveguides from a Butterfly.
Right.
And we already know that Butterfly will throw possibly the longest in the market. So to incorporate that into a large array has made a lot of sense. And I think this is what's firing up people's imaginations.
Peter Barnard, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.